Welcome to Eli Goldsmith's Inspired Relationship Flow. We are on a cold, wintry day with lots of blessed rain coming down in the holy city of Jerusalem, and it is the second day of the week already. Wasn't able to get out the flow yesterday, just been busy, thank God. And the flow we're going to focus on right now is dedication. I'm blessed, you're blessed, I hope, whoever's listening, to have someone who's dedicated, and most importantly, you're dedicated to the person that you love, your soulmate, the one that you committed to join together. And this dedication, this honesty and trustworthiness, and all the other good traits that go together with this dedication to one person, to one soulmate, is a tremendous inner truth of reality, that ultimately that dedication, that trust, and honestly, like, who hasn't had a thought other? That is why it says in our holy Torah, it's important to know, what does it say? It says Hashem Acher. It says because the idea of thinking about something else other than Hashem, Hashem Echad, the oneness of Hashem, can sometimes be a challenge, and that can be tested, our loyalty, our relationship with God, with our Creator on a daily level. Instead of the oneness of God, we can be God is other, meaning we have other gods. We're busy with other things, that we believe in people that are going to be the ones to provide, and people are going to be the ones to give us a break and get us ahead in life. So to a marriage, this is why it's so deep, it's so connected, is you have this soulmate, you have this one person in your life, this oneness with another being who is your other half, and you complete each other physically, emotionally and spiritually. That to be loyal to that oneness, that basa echad, as it says in the Torah, that you become one flesh, become really one, to really internalize what does that mean, that oneness, to experience, taste on the most physical, emotional and spiritual level, the oneness of what it means to join with another person. I was listening to a podcast, I'm not recommending, his name's Joe Rogan, and over there he had a famous comedian or whatever, but the main point was, over there you see that the generation, it's such a switch in 2020 where we're holding right now with loyalty, and what children and people are exposed to is so intense that the oneness is completely not even in the picture. It's just about pleasuring yourself, God forbid, or just losing that focus in such an intense way. The relationships are no longer about that dedication and that selflessness. And this is from people out there who are very successful and in the world, and they're just seeing this breakdown of dedication. it happens to be the guy, Joe Rogan himself said that, he's obviously loyal to his wife and he believes in marriage, and hopefully she's loyal to him, and that's, what their focus is. But around them, in the business they're in and in the world, what kids are being exposed to online, the crudeness of what this oneness should really be, and the way it's brought down to such physical pleasuring of self, or even just weirdness, doesn't even make sense anymore. And you see how lost. So this special time we're in Shobavim, this is the second week already, in Vayera, Parshas Vayera, we have the opportunity to fix up all the 7 aspects of ourselves through the 7 plagues that go on in Egypt. There's a very big tikkun, very big special gift, and one of the most important ones is that focus on that dedication, that loyalty to be Misgaber. As Stephen Covey says, that a person who's happy, how's a person happy? Where's his self-esteem come from? How much he's able to control himself, how much self-control. That gives a person that self-esteem and happiness. And that's not coming from a Jewish source, that's from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You see over there a very deep, foundational, universal principle that everyone can be happy in true sense through self-control, through dedication to one person, and to channel all that energy, that inner drive, that inner love, that inner passion, and those inner needs, that inner will to connect to another human being, to this one person in the world, to care about them, to love them, to worry about them, to pray for them, to rejoice with them, to care that they're successful, to want their success, to pray for their success, to be beloved to them, to appreciate them, to thank. And that was one of the best advice I ever got. So constantly, every day I wake up in the morning, thank Hashem, thank God I have a wife like I do, And whoever out there needs a soulmate should be blessed with one. And when you have that person, to dedicate yourself to them. And in a way, by dedicating yourself more to the oneness of Hashem, this oneness, this unity that we talk about in our unified flow, and we'll talk about it more over there today also, this idea of oneness, this gives us the power to tune into the oneness of our soul, and to therefore find our soulmate on a daily level, which is a very deep concept that Rabbi Nachman talks about, but to basically tune in to that one person in the world. By you tuning into the one force in the world, that one unifying force, that oneness of Hashem, then you tune into your soulmate, which becomes part of your reality, that you like magnetize, you draw towards yourself the person who you are dedicated to, and she'll be dedicated back, or the other way around, he'll be dedicated back. And that will give you the ability to really form a deep, wholesome relationship that is eternal and gives you true happiness, because it gives you the power to restrain yourself from all the things around and around. It gives you the power to resist all the distractions and the things that have nothing to do with you, and to focus in on what your true path is, what your true purpose is, where your money goes, where your thoughts are, who they're about, what you do use your time for. You're not distracted by other women, other people around and around. And that is a true dedication. And it's something which our generation needs so much encouragement and inspiration in, this oneness. And I do believe that if we can do that as married people and people dedicated to our relationships, and our flow will be complete, and we'll be able to come to the full completion of this world. We'll see everyone building their homes, and our children building their homes with dedication and commitment and love, and it will fix up so many of the world's problems that we see on a daily level, and it creates such agmas nefesh, such a tearful reality. It doesn't have to be that way. The world can be a happy place, and I'm blessed we should all go ahead with this new week. We should realize all the 7 aspects of our being are being fixed during these 6 weeks of Shavavim, and a special Parsha of the era with the 7 plagues that fix up all the negativity in the world. And we're healings for the Jewish people, and our light that could make the whole world a unified place once we really manifest our true essence of oneness in our partners, and therefore oneness in Hashem. We should be blessed with this. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for tuning in, and looking forward to your relationship flow. All the best.